today, please.
Man, before I even talk about the game, I just want all Cowboy fans to know I'm starting a petition. We getting Kellen Moore out of there. He gotta go. He got to go, man. He gotta go. But to touch on the game yesterday, our defense did blow a 17-point lead. I give you that, Tomo. We've been talking about that for the last couple of weeks.
Don't try to
the
disarm
defense not showing up over the last couple of weeks. But what I will say is, even though that defense blew a 17-point lead, remember, we hurt. Cornerback number 2 and 3 gone for the year. It's on Dan Quinn now. Dan Quinn, you got to get creative. Mm-hmm. You got to show me something. You got to do something to give KJ some help. At this point, KJ and Deron Bland, your best 2 corners you got on the roster behind Trayvon Diggs. Nashawn Wright is not it. Trayvon Mullen, I don't think he's going to come in time for the system. He's not going to be it. He's a big body, but I don't think he's it. Yesterday, our defense gave you 3 turnovers with the lead, Tomo. He gave that 3 turnovers with the lead. There you go. You scored 10 points off of those 3 turnovers. And the key turnover that matters the most was the final turnover in the fourth quarter with 1:26 left. Dak did what Dak always do. 3 and out, get Jacksonville the ball back, and you put your defense out there to get hurt. Again, Kellen Moore, run the ball 6 yards a carry. 1 minute and 26 seconds left. They have 3 timeouts. You forced them to use 2?
Yeah.
That's it?
That was stupid.
We on 3rd and 4, and we averaging 6 yards a carry, and Dak throwing the ball? It goes back to what I've been telling you at the beginning of the year, Tomo. We talked about this audible game. It seems Dak only want to audible to the run when we down or when the game tied. But when the game on the line to make a big play, I don't blame him for wanting the ball in your hand. But at the end of the day, you got 6 yards of carry. Audible to a run. You don't get it, you punt the ball, you pin them deep. I got faith in my defense. We pin them deep. I don't think they drive down the field and score in overtime. But what Dak do? Roll out the pocket, make a silly throw, interception, pick 6. We going home with an L. Then let's get on Dak real quick. Let me get on Dak real quick. Dak is starting to look just like Romo. His name ain't Dak Prescott to me no more. It's Rain Romo. Because he reigned in turnovers for the last 3-4 weeks. Interception after interception. Against Houston, they came early. One came early, one came late. Against Jacksonville, a team that we supposed to dominate. You throw 2 late picks to let this team back in the game. So you could say the defense blew a 17-point lead, but at the end of the day, we had the lead when Dak threw his first pick. And what they do, they went right, gave him a short field, they scored. We're tied in overtime, we're driving. And what Dak do? Throw a pick 6. At the end of the day, what you want me to say about Dak, baby? He's starting to look just like Romo.
Yeah, I was about to say he's thrown the most interceptions since he got back. So he leads the league in interceptions since he got back. So
I'm gonna let you guys go ahead. I have nothing to
say. I want to hear what you guys say. I got more time over. You want more?
I
just want to say that
you want to blame the defense yesterday. We lost our lead.
I don't want to blame the defense.
We lost our leading tackler yesterday. Who you want to blame?
I don't want to blame the defense. I want to blame you. That's what I want to blame. You. You are fueling this fire within the chat with this nonsense. It makes sense, but it's also nonsense. Yesterday, you can sit here and literally say all 3 phases of the game was terrible. It's just terrible, bro. It's just terrible. It's the wrong time. It's all happening at the wrong time. But to call Rain, Dakota, Prescott, Tony Romo, we will not have that blasphemy on these airways. We will not have that
Romo
because Romo would have won that game yesterday with the 2 interceptions, okay? I'm letting you know that right now.
The game would have never went to overtime with Romo.
That game would have went to overtime. Let's go back to the Broncos game when he wanted to duel it out with Peyton Manning. What happened? As soon as he stepped on the right tackle's foot, pick, ball game. Romo finds ways to lose games. Dak finds ways to lose games. Romo has ways to win games. Dak has ways to win games. He did it against the Texans. We're not going to talk too much about the Texans game because no one wants to talk about how Patrick Mahomes went into overtime with that same team. But hey, let Dak do it. It's the worst thing ever. The Texans is 1-12 and 8.
It ain't even Dak. Let's let Dallas do it, and it's not an ugly win. It's not a gut win. It ain't a gut. It's none of that.
It's no.
It's Dallas is who we thought they were.
Exactly, and Dallas.
But back to your point, when you say Romo would have lost that game yesterday, I don't agree.
No, I say Romo would have won that game.
Hey, can I say something real quick, y'all?
Not in overtime. I think he'd have won it in regulation.
He probably would have. I'll give you that.
Yeah, because you don't give Romo 3 turnovers and think he's gonna lose a game.
No, I'll tell you one more. I'll do you one better. Go ahead, Joe. I'll let you get your thought off.
Real quick, I want to say this for all that's watching it, right? For all that's watching, take notes. These are 2 true fans. Darnell came on here and beat up Dak. Tomo defended Dak. He insulted Dak. He tried to assault Dak by comparing him to Romo. Tomo took that as offense to Romo, and he had Romo back, and Darnell went to go defend Dak. Like, these are 2 honest Cowboy fans, and then they came together and said the Texans and the Chiefs they came together as Cowboys when they talk about the Cowboys. So I appreciate y'all. Like, people need to take notes and be more like y'all. But go ahead, continue.
Listen, man, I don't understand why none of me and Tomo's segments are leading this award show. That's all I got to say.
Hey, you know why? You know why they love to hate us, man. They love to hate us because we the great debaters. But what I'm going to say is Kellen Moore, Jason Garrett. Honestly, I'm going to tell you, these last 2 weeks, I tweeted this the other day. I tweeted this yesterday, actually. These last 2 weeks reminded me of every year we had with Jason Garrett. These last 2 weeks, this is literally just summed up the whole Jason Garrett era. You pass too much. Like you said, you depend on the offense too much. Your defense not showing up when they're supposed to because now the defense is actually slightly good, but they're not showing up anymore. Again, we have injuries, just like the Jason Garrett era. Lee was always hurt. One of our pass rushers was either always hurt. DeMarcus Ware, i.e. why we got him out of here. To put it all on Dak is where me and you butt heads because it's insane. I agree with you that when you get to the line of scrimmage, hey, man, if it looked like you can run the ball at 10 yards a clip, hand it off, boom. But if I just did this last week and I'm throwing an out route to Noah Brown, who literally caught the same crazy pass early in the game, I'm trusting him to do the same thing. If it bounces off his forearm and falls in somebody's hands, that's just luck. It just happens, man.
It's a bad pass.
It just happens.
It's a bad pass.
He threw the same pass early in the game.
You threw the same pass in a different circumstance. The play wasn't ran. The play wasn't ran the same. He threw it behind Noah Brown.
You see, and this is why Dez Bryant got cut because y'all told rookie Dak to throw the ball to the person that's open, and when y'all told him to stop, they said stop doing that and throw it to Dez because we don't pay him all this money for you not to throw him the ball. He finally is like, okay, I'm gonna trust my wide receiver. He never threw Noah Brown the ball before until last week. You seen that against Tampa Bay. You're like, I'm not throwing the ball to him. It's Noah Brown.
Come on,
I'd rather throw it to Gallup.
I've been saying it all year. You can go back to the chat. You can read the receipts. Noah Brown deserves playtime.
Not after yesterday, Mr.
Yes,
Forearm.
after yesterday.
He should have caught that.
Yes, after yesterday.
He even got on Instagram and said he should have caught it. He said, that's on me, y'all.
All receivers gonna say that. Your hand touched the ball.
Not if you Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson said that ain't on me.
Zach Wilson don't matter. He ain't a Cowboy.
Man. Go get the ball. Let's talk about 2 more things, man. Another thing that came out of this game. CeeDee Lamb. Come on now.
Great.
He's showing up.
He's showing up.
What
you want me to say about it? He did.
I just wanted to throw that out there for them other people.
He did what he was supposed to do yesterday. But at the end of the day,
Kellen Moore, man, he got to go. You right.
This goes to Kellen Moore and Dak Prescott.
Dak ain't got nothing to do with this.
Dak has everything to do with it, and I keep telling you that. You get to the line of scrimmage. We on 3rd and 4 in overtime. We're driving. You run. You check out of that pass and you run the ball. You check out of that. They didn't drive on us all game. Every scoring opportunity they had a short field.
That's what any team.
But it doesn't matter. In overtime, you either run that route on 3rd and 4, and if you plan on throwing it and you don't have a wide open receiver, you get rid of that ball, you punt the ball, you pin them deep, and you depend on your defense. So I believe our defense would have gave us another turnover.
So when the quarterback be like, wide split banana four. Yep. All right. Cool.
Yeah, you
That's
got
what-
to the line of scrimmage.
Hold on.
No.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna give you why I defend and why I said Romo would have won that game. Because there's been 17 times in Romo's career where he's like, yeah, we're not doing that. So this is what we're gonna do. And hand the ball off and go win the game. So that's why I said don't compare the two. Because there's been plenty of times which
we
I
compare
was about
the
to
two
call
with
him
apple
Sean
turnovers,
Garrett.
man. Come on, we compare the two with turnovers.
Don't call him apple turnovers.
And then I'm gonna tell you this: he turned the ball over this Saturday. Him and Kellen Moore, they on my hit list.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like
I will be preaching. I will be preaching for a new offensive coordinator, and I'm signing another petition. I'm starting another petition.
Well,
we're going to get Romo out the press box.
What, to be an offensive coordinator or a quarterback coach?
Oh my God!
Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do with that offense.
Hey.
No, coach that offense.
You say coach?
To coach that offense.
Okay. I thought you said play.
Me too.
Okay. I'll say next time y'all vote for Worm to come on here.
Pay attention to the photo in the background. This was Dak's rookie year. No, I don't care what nobody say. This was the best year Dak played football as a team.
That's true. But I had to do with Zeke too.
You're forgetting two more elements though.
Zeke in your offensive line.
No, you're forgetting two more elements. No,
your offensive line was healthy, lad. Your offensive line was healthy yesterday. Who you missed? Turnstile?
No, I'm not even talking about the line. I'm talking about his rookie year. You forgot. Romo was a little salty that year. Mark Sanchez and John Kitna were in that quarterback room with Dak.
Hey,
that's true.
When John Kitna was Dak's quarterback coach,
I can pull you the clip. Nope, I can pull you the clip. And it has ran on national news. It ran on national news his whole rookie year. There was a moment where Dak threw a touchdown and they flashed over to the sideline and Romo said, this is his team.
I mean, come on now.
So no. Don't give me the Romo was salty.
He was, though. He was a little salty, man. He was a little salty, man.
Come on, all vets are salty when they lose their team. But he gave that young man his props and he said, it's his time. This is his team.
Don't ever call him Rain Prescott.
Nah, his name is Rain Romo until he stopped throwing interceptions, bro.
I'm gonna drop the gavel here. Go ahead, Joe. Go ahead. I'm gonna drop the gavel.
Don't drop the gavel. I want you to keep going.
No, I'm gonna drop the gavel here. After yesterday, I started questioning my fandom. I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I went to the movies and I didn't even watch this game. And the fact that they lost, I wasn't even upset. I was more so ready to talk to you. I didn't care about the game. I was just ready to talk to you. I don't even care about the game no more. And Saturday or Sunday, whenever they play them Birds, I don't even care about that game no more. I don't care about it because we need to get so much stuff together on our end of the spectrum that the Eagles don't even matter at this point. We got too many injuries at the wrong time on the right side of the football.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we lost our lead tackler on defense. We lost arguably our second and third best corners.
We lost Michael Parsons.
We lost. And I don't care what nobody say. You can say Michael Parsons is disappearing. That young man is hurt. He's playing through hella injuries.
Well, he need to go back to linebacker and stop trying to chase a sack record.
I mean, hey, that's Dan Quinn. Again, you got to get creative. You got to find ways to win a football game. You got to find ways to give Kevin Joseph help. Everybody knows we got Trayvon Diggs on one side. Yeah. Roll a safety over to Kevin Joseph.
Look, if Phil Campbell's suit, leave us alone. Ain't nobody worried about no chunky suit.
I'm gonna say Quincy Carter.
They don't
look. So look, we are way behind on time, but I do want to ask this question right here. All right. So Donnell, how do you feel? Y'all, like Tom said, y'all got injuries at the wrong time. Right? Matter of fact, can I ask you this? Michael Parsons, talk to me about him. Like I feel like I don't hear his name as much in recent games.
You can tell he playing hurt, man. He don't have that speed coming off the edge right now. I mean, he got a little bit of strength, but he's not really pushing tackles in the backfield as much as he used to. You can tell the season has took a toll on him. Him being nimble, him being the focal point of that defense has took a toll. It's time for all them guys on the line. In the beginning, when Michael Parsons was getting 2 sacks a game and everybody else was just eating on the line, it seemed like as he faded, everybody faded except for DeMarcus Lawrence. Where all them key players that was coming in fresh, they're not getting the sacks. They're not getting the tackles in the backfield like they were supposed to.
That's Dak's fault.
So, again, now it's time to get creative.
That's Dak fault.
Roll some coverages. I mean, even if you only blitz your front four, make sure your secondary is solid. Give KJ some help.
That's Dak fault.
Nah, that ain't Dak fault. That's Kellen Moore fault.
All right. Are you good, Tom?
That's all I wanted to hear. He said it. I'm good. That's all I wanted to hear. I was waiting for you to come on here and defend Kellen Moore.
But come on, I never defended Kellen Moore.
You did last
He
time.
started all y'all was on the
You
same
did last
page.
time. You did last time. You did last time. Last time
I
you
don't.
won.
I give him
We're gonna
credit
bring the film
when he
back.
has a great
He
game
doesn't.
plan.
Look, his credit score is negative 400 with me. Okay, you can't give him no credit. He needs to go.
Well,
Hey, Donnell did say that Kellen Moore is sabotaging the coaching job.
I've been saying this for the last. It's been happening for the last 6 years with Dallas. You look at certain aspects of our game and certain aspects of our season. In the beginning, everything goes well, but you always got that one coordinator, whether he defense or offense, he start losing his umph, and you say, "What's going on?" It's been Kellen Moore for the last 3 years, and now it's Dan Quinn with the defense. It's all because they up for head coaching jobs. Yeah. They won out. I want my system to look good for the next team, but I don't care what this team do at this moment.
I don't think Dan Quinn want to leave. That's why he's trying to look bad. He like, I want to stay. Don't hire me. Kellen Moore, on the other hand, I don't care if anybody hires him. Like, please, just go. Just go. I'd rather Mike McCarthy call the plays at this point.
No.
What?
No.
Okay. All right.
All right. So look, so Thursday, the big game for Eagles. We got Eagles and Cowboys. So Thursday we'll dedicate that day for that game.
Two big games. I don't know why you keep talking about our game. Y'all play the 49ers.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we could blend that in. We could do that. We could dedicate that Thursday to them 2 games. Let's do that.
Hey Joe, y'all crushing my late season prediction, man.
What was your late season prediction?
All 4 teams in the NFC East going to the playoffs.
We good, Mark. We're gonna get it down there.
Man, y'all getting ready to get punished by the 49ers. 49ers about to bring y'all back down to earth.
But listen to this. Who tied with us? The Seahawks, they got to play the Chiefs next week. And then you got the Lions. You know what I mean? The Lions, yeah, I get you on that. But we all got 7 wins right now, but we got that tie. That tie actually helps us for real. We got that tie. We have less losses than all of them. So we just gotta, like, even we lose to 49ers, we just gotta beat the Browns. And then that last game of the season, y'all don't care about that game. So
don't worry, I care about it.
They'll probably play the first half and bench our starters in the second half.
I don't care if we bench our starters after the first drive. We still gonna win.
And also, hey, Dino, you in here talking all crazy, bro. You better hope Jalen Hurts play. Because all that Minshew talk, I'm telling you, anybody that's named after tobacco, I don't believe it. All right? Not like chewing tobacco. Get them out of here.
I'm going to tell you what I noticed about Philly. If the quarterback can't get out the pocket,
they can't win.
They can't win.
I mean, you saw the one game they lost. Did he get out the pocket against us?
No.
You want to know what's scary about them? Let's talk about them for like 3 seconds. Then we all got to go because we all going to get in trouble. They faced a team that kind of plays the same offense as them. And you see how that game went because Fields was running all over them.
And he got hurt.
So
on their little game winning, not game, it was like 8 minutes left, and they had the ball. Justin Fields got hurt.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I agree. At the end of the day, Dak needs a quarterback coach in there, and we'll figure it out. But honestly, I'd rather Mike McCarthy call the plays at this point, bro, because at least he gonna run the ball.
I give you that.
Or Kellen Moore need to go up in the booth where somebody could smack him with the clipboard and be like, "What are you doing, bro?"
We won. All right, Donnell. Let's give us some last words about your Cowboys before you hop off.
To all my Cowboys fans, I got a number to a therapist, and he talked you off the ledge really well when it comes to Kellen Moore. If you're having Kellen Moore nightmares, just inbox me in the chat. I give you the number to the therapist. He'll talk you off the ledge.
All right. Appreciate you. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.